Leos, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. For Leos, what can you expect coming up in your lives? And any advice will be so welcome. For Leos, universe, tell us what they need to know, please. For Leos, tell us what they need to know. Well, okay, we got the first batch of cards out. I put them down in the same order that they come out of the deck. This is a general reading. It won't resonate with everyone. If it doesn't, I would check your moon sign. That's your private and emotional self. Or get a private reading from somebody that you trust. All cards are male or female. For Leos, and there's your card right there, the strength card up in your highest energy. We have a few cards left for the second part of the reading. So Leos, the overall energy is the High Priestess. This is the card in the tarot deck of intuition and knowing. What this card is saying is like, pull back that pomegranate curtain and pay attention to what yourself is telling you. Your intuitions are running very strong. So you probably have a lot of answers to questions you might have already right within you if you just listen to yourself. Trust and believe in what you are saying to yourself. So, High Priestess is surrounding this whole reading. Up here in your highest energy, the Ace of Cups. Nice. This is a huge cup of love. This is something you have. This is in your highest energy. You have this to offer to somebody. You have a huge heart. With the Ace of Cups and the High Priestess here, follow your intuition. Let it guide you towards the right person to hand your cup of love out to. Now, you know, this, like I say, if this reading doesn't resonate with you, check your moon sign. Next to the Ace of Cups is the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is right above the High Priestess. So you have spent time seeking answers from the universe. You've done some meditation, praying, or soul searching. It's a very spiritual card. You see the stained glass windows here. And this is a very healing card. So those swords of truth and clarity that you let come to you are very healing. And a lot of those are coming from your intuition. Pay attention, okay, with this High Priestess surrounding your entire reading. And it has to do with love. So a lot of what you're asking from the universe is about love. There's your card, the Strength card, right next to the Four of Swords. So the Strength card, there's the intuition symbol, the infinity symbol. So here we go again. So you will know what to do. You will find the strength and the courage to do it. It comes from paying attention to what you're telling yourself, all this meditation, letting all this truth and clarity come to you. So you're going to figure it out. I have the Three of Cups under the Ace of Cups and next to the High Priestess. Now this is a card of, it can be reunion or celebration, parties. There's a lot of love. Look, 3 cups of love there. This could be about a reunion. There might be somebody on your mind already in this reading. I mean, I think there is. I think that this is a reunion card, and I think it's a happy reunion. I have the 8 of Cups right here, right on the other side, the High Priestess. Someone walked away. So someone's missing from this relationship that should be there. you need to know what you need to do. I think you're missing them. I think that you are hoping and praying that they return. And I think they are going to. Now, what kind of action that you need to take? Listen to your intuition, okay? So far, unless I see exactly what you're supposed to do, I'll tell you for sure. I'll tell you anything that I see in these cards. So, but someone has kind of turned their back on love. But another thing is, in turning your back on love, always walking towards something. It could be the same thing. You could just be going around the mountain, coming back. I don't know. But let's find out. Let's just keep reading. I have the Death card right under the Three of Cups. So the Death card is the card of transformation. It's a card of leaving the old behind and moving forward. And I think that's what's going on here. So things are changing. You're changing. It's because of all this truth and this clarity here. So you're going through a period of transformation here. This is the card for Scorpio. So Scorpio might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But I think you're changing your outlook. That's what I wanted to say. You're changing the way you're looking at the whole picture. So look at the picture as if it's a big picture. Don't narrow it down into one little thing. Look at the whole picture. And I think that's what you're doing. You've been disappointed in love. You're feeling the disappointment, but you're moving away from it. I call this the card of hope because there's two full cups right behind this figure. And instead of looking at the spilled cups of love here, there is still hope there. So, this is under the High Priestess, right next to your transforming. I think you're just going to start to look at things in a different light, like from a different standpoint. Maybe from their standpoint. I have the Emperor here. And the Emperor is right next to the Five of Cups and under the Eight of Cups. I feel like this could be the other person, or, well, it might be you. Let me take out the second part of the reading. But this is the card for Aries, by the way. So Aries might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But this is being pretty stubborn. Being really a grounded and stable person, but knowing what you want and not wavering. It's non-compromising in a way. Very well liked and well respected, the Emperor is. So might be a leader in your profession, or if this is the other person. But it falls right between the walking away of the cups here, and being disappointed. Also right on the other side of the hope and love. So remember I was thinking maybe you're doing some looking at things from a different point of view over here. Listening to your intuition and letting it guide you. This might be your energy. Let's keep reading. Let's keep reading. Let's read on, as I used to say all the time. Let's read on. Okay. And take out the rest of the cards that we need for your reading, Leos. Let's see what we have. For Leos. Okay. So, Leos, I have the Ace of Swords right next to the Strength card. So this is like advice on being strong and knowing what you have to do and finding the strength and the courage to do it. Honest communication. You can't get it said more strongly than with the Ace of Swords, okay? So, here you are, you're having this honest conversation. The Page of Wands. And it brews and brews until, from the bottom of your feet until it finally comes out your mouth. And it's all about a fresh start, new beginning. I really think you want a fresh start and new beginning here. You're facing the Three of Swords. Sometimes the Three of Swords is about a third party. I see no other evidence of it. Well, there might have been an interfering energy of sorts. But the thing is your heart was hurt. You miss them. I already had this feeling that you miss them and you want them to come back into your life. You want to try over again in a different light. And I think you're going to have that conversation about that. And I think it's brewing until you finally have that honest and truthful conversation. You know, it might have been you that broke their heart, and you may want to talk about that. But I feel like both of you are suffering in this whole situation. I feel like there's a misunderstanding or a lack of communication, or just not... you know, each party thinking that the other party is feeling something different than what they are, type thing going on. I have the Nine of Wands under the Ace of Swords and next to the Eight of Cups. So the Nine of Wands, this is like reaching your wit's end. This is feeling like you've been dragged through the mud. So, you know, I think that there was things going on. I think you kind of let it get to you a lot because, you know, if you're the Emperor, and I really think you were in this situation, just kind of holding on, not wavering from what you really wanted. And there has to be compromise in relationships. But I really think that it took a toll on you. And you're like, I can't take this. You couldn't take it anymore because it's not really in your nature to do all this compromising. Something like that, or it's just, you know, from previous experience. So, but this walking away has really taken a toll on you. The separation is what I should say, has taken a toll on you. I have the Hermit here next to the Nine of Wands and under the Page of Wands. The Hermit is a card for Virgo, so Virgo might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But this is seeking advice from the universe, and they hear you, and they're shining the lantern on a couple of things here. So they know that you're at your wit's end. They know that, I think you really miss this person. I think you're coming to a place where you're going to have to compromise if you want them in your life, and I really think you want them in your life. It's under the Page of Wands, so in this speaking up and saying what it is that you need to say, like talk about your true feelings and you know, trying to have that truthful conversation, to letting them know how you feel, your heart is broken, you can't take it. You feel like they're your soulmate, okay? They are your soulmate. I have the Six of Cups next to the Hermit and under the Three of Swords. You might have known this person for a very long time. But you've definitely known them from another lifetime because they're a soulmate. There is a sincere offer, and I think you're the one that's coming in with it, of rekindling this relationship. Wanting to start news, wanting to start, you know, looking at from a different standpoint of looking at this relationship with more compromise. I have the Five of Wands under the Nine of Wands and next to the Emperor. It's a lot of struggles going on there mentally. Remember, you're looking at that Eight of Cups and you miss them. So you're feeling all this anxiety, all this confusion, stress. And it's because you're going against your grain as far as, I think, the love. See, it's the Ace of Cups. You have all this love, and it's hard to know that you're making the right decisions for you when love is there. When love is involved, it's just hard for you. So you're dealing with that, and you're sorting through all that. But one thing I can tell you, when looking at these cards, you miss them, and you want them back. I have the Three of Pentacles next to the Five of Wands and under the Hermit. I really feel like either you suspected there was a third energy or there was a third energy. It doesn't have to be a person. It can be like they're spending all their time with their friends and not you. It could be just about anything, you know, gambling, drinking, third party. It could be a child that's interfering, a mother-in-law, mother, an ex, you know, something. But that was kind of interfering, and I don't think that they were willing, or that you were willing to, you know, deal with this situation until now, till it's coming up, because you're reaching your wit's end. And you're really wanting the back so bad. You're going to come to this place where you're willing to put yourself out there and try. I have the Empress next to the Three of Pentacles and under the Six of Cups. This is the card for Libra or Taurus. One of those might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But this is, you know, to remind you what a beautiful person you really are. I mean, you're kind and you're loving, you're giving, forgiving, you're generous. There's so many beautiful qualities about you. And I also, this person that you're wanting to reconcile with, they have a lot of those beautiful qualities too. If you're a parent or they're a parent, you're very good parents, okay? So if there is a child involved, you're still a good parent, or they're still a good parent. There might be pregnancy involved with this card. I have to throw that out there. But know that you deserve a lot back, a lot of the qualities that you can offer. Yeah, you're going to come out and say the things that you really need to say instead of just keeping them bottled up inside. And I think your intuition's nagging at you to do that, because you really do want to reconcile, and I think there will be a reconciliation because of that Three of Cups. And I do think you're going to be able to put the past behind and start over. Maybe not from scratch, but move forward. You know what I mean? So let's take out an angel card. It may or may not have anything to do with this reading. Take from it what you will. There might be something in here that I have covered that just confirms what I have read. Let's just find out. For Leos, where's your card? It's way down there, way down there. The card is called the Six of Thought. I'm going to read it to you. Peaceful times are on the horizon. The storms have passed, and now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country for some of you. That's what your guardian angels have for you. So, Leos, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.